Theft-themed films have always produced a massive audience. The reason for the interest in these films is the impressive plan and extraordinary visual effects that are meticulously applied. In fact, many of these films are mostly taken from a real story. On that note, we have listed down the most brilliant robberies of all. Hello and welcome to our channel. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Number 5. The Dunbar Armored Car Robbery of 1987. Alan Pace ganged up with 5 childhood pals to steal $18.9 million in the Dunbar Armored Car Robbery in 1997. After going unnoticed for many years, one of the accomplices made a critical mistake and was apprehended, quickly ratting on his comrades. Pace studied the Dunbar, Los Angeles Armored Vehicle Depot while on the job, ensuring time for the surveillance cameras. After entering the facility with his keys, the gang waited in the cafeteria, ambushing each guard. The group stormed the vault, putting millions of dollars onto a neighboring U-Haul truck. The group stole the money and used legitimate businesses to launder it. Unfortunately, one of the members, Eugene Hill, provided an associate with a stack of money with the original cash straps. This was instantly linked to him. The group was apprehended, but only $9 million was ever recovered. Number 4. The Knightsbridge Vault Robbery of 1987. The robbery was carried out by Italian playboy and career criminal Valerio Vissi, who was involved in over 50 other bank robberies throughout his lifetime. After entering the bank during work hours, he and his armed accomplice subdued the manager and security guards to access a safety deposit box, freeing them up to allow other accomplices to help crack open as much of the vault as possible. They eventually got away with at least £62 million in cash, jewelry, and other items. Vissi gained temporary freedom by escaping to South America, only to be apprehended by British officials and imprisoned when he returned to England to retrieve and ship his Ferrari Testarossa. Number 3. Banco Central Heist of 2005. The robbery happened in 2005 and is regarded as one of the greatest bank heists in history. A group of robbers carried out the plan flawlessly on August 6 when they tunneled their way into the bank's vault from a property they had just bought near the bank. The crew utilized signboards suggesting a landscaping firm to conceal their objectives, and it took advantage of the occasion to remove enormous amounts of dirt and gravel. The tunnel was beautifully designed and constructed of plastic and wood, and it was also surprisingly nicely air-conditioned. During this night, the gang stole almost $70 million. While 5 of them were apprehended, little of the money was recovered. Number 2. Bank of Bangladesh Cyber Robbery of 2016. In 2016, North Korean hackers tried to steal $1 billion from the Bank of Bangladesh. The bank's printer stopped working correctly due to the hacking, which did not bother the staff since they saw it as a routine problem. However, after restarting the printer, the bank got urgent messages from the Federal Reserve Bank in New York, stating that the bank had instructed them to drain all of its funds. Fortunately, the transactions were halted because one of them included the term Jupiter, the name of a sanctioned Iranian shipping vessel. This was enough to prevent the robbers from taking the whole $1 billion. Instead, they only stole $81 million. 3 Koreans were allegedly arrested and charged with robbery. Number 1. The Carlton Hotel Jewelry Robbery of 1994. The Carlton Hotel is a luxurious establishment, and it's so luxurious that it even has its own jewelry store. And in 1994, that shop was the target of one of the biggest gem heists in history. This robbery relied on brute force and fear rather than sophisticated plans. 3 masked individuals stormed into the business just as closing time and started unleashing machine gun fire. Customers and employees were terrified, and as people fled or huddled in fear, the men swept jewels into bags. They fled with a haul worth approximately $60 million. They were never caught, and the jewels were never found. However, as police investigated the crime scene, they noticed one important detail. There were no bullet holes in the walls or ceilings. The robbers were shooting blanks. That was it for today's video, guys. Which robbery plot interests you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you like the video, don't forget to share it with friends. We will see you in the next video. Till then, take care.